Hello, my dear scholars. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great and you all are completing your work on time. Children, today we are going to do new chapter from our English grammar book. Let's start. Children, see page number 37, chapter number 13, apostrophe. Let's see what an apostrophe is. Children, as you learned about the punctuation marks like full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, so apostrophe is also a punctuation mark. It is used to show possession or ownership. See, this mark is known as an apostrophe mark and it is used to show possession or ownership. Means something belongs to someone. Let's see the examples. This is the doll that belongs to Vinita. This is the ball that belongs to Varun. This is the train that belongs to Rahul. The smile of the baby. Now children, it is so difficult to keep saying or reading words like belong to again and again. So how can we shorten these sentences? Yes, we can say like this. This is Vinita's doll. This is Varun's ball. This is Rahul's train. The baby's smile. So children, you can see this little comma which is placed after the noun followed by an S. So like this we can shorten these sentences. Here, the word of is replaced by an apostrophe mark followed by an S. Means the doll belongs to Vinita, the ball belongs to Varun. Every time we can't say the words belong to. So, it is replaced by an apostrophe mark and an S. Okay. Means it shows the possession or ownership. The doll belongs to Vinita. So at that time, who is the owner of this doll? Vinita. Who is the owner of this ball? Varun. So when something belongs to someone, at that time we can use an apostrophe mark followed by an S to shorten the sentences. Okay. Okay children, now let's see the uses of apostrophe mark with possessive nouns. What are possessive nouns? Possessive nouns are those nouns that show possession. Possessive nouns are used to show ownership. Means something belongs to someone. Now, if the noun is singular noun, we add an apostrophe mark followed by an S to a singular noun. For example, the boy's ball means the ball belongs to one boy only. If there is only one boy, so at that time we will use apostrophe mark followed by an S. The girl's father means the father of only one girl. At that time we will use apostrophe mark followed by an S after the noun girl. The pupil's classroom. Here pupil means children, student. Means the classroom of one pupil, one student. So, if we are talking about singular noun, only one person, one noun. So, at that time, we will use an apostrophe mark followed by an S. And if we talk about plural nouns, we add an apostrophe mark to a plural noun. For example, the boy's ball means the ball belongs to many boys. If we are talking about a ball which belongs to many boys, at that time you have to just put an apostrophe mark after S. What is the plural of boy? Boys. So at that time you have to insert an apostrophe mark after S. The girl's father means what is the plural of girl? Girls. And the father belongs to many girls. So at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark after an S. The pupil's classroom. The classroom belongs to many pupils. We are talking about many pupils, more than one. So you will insert an apostrophe mark after S. Understood? If we are talking about more than one noun, boy, boys. If we are talking about more than one boy, so you will insert an apostrophe mark after an S. And if there is a proper noun, when we are talking about names, for example, Rita's bag. Rita is the name of a person. So at that time, you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S. The bag belongs to Rita. And if a name ends with an S, for example, Chris. This proper noun ends with an S. At that time, you have to just insert an apostrophe mark only. There is no need to put an extra S. Chris's dog or Chris's dog. Both are same. If you insert an apostrophe mark without an S, and if you insert an apostrophe mark with an S, both are correct. See the next name, Doris. This name also ends with an S. It is a proper noun. And if it is ending with an S, so just insert an apostrophe mark only. No need to put an extra S. Doris, cat. Doris is cat. Both are correct. And if the nouns are irregular nouns. For example, the child's dog. Here we are talking about one child. So the dog belongs to one child. At that time, you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S. The children's dog. If the dog belongs to many children, at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S after the noun children. The mouse's food. The food of mouse. One mouse we are talking. So at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S. And if there are more than one mouse, so it will be mice. The mice's food. The food of many mice. So at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S after the noun mice. The men's car. Men means we are talking about one man. The car belongs to one man. So at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S after the noun men, the men's car. And if we are talking about more than one man, so it will be the men's car. And the noun is men, and you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S. The hero's fear. Now, hero means about one person we are talking. So at that time you will insert an apostrophe mark followed by an S. The hero's fear. And if we are talking about more than one hero, so it will be the hero's fear. Heroes means plural noun, and this plural noun is ending with an S. And if the noun is ending with an S, so there is no need to put an extra S. Only insert an apostrophe mark only. The wolves then. Here wolf means only one wolf. So insert apostrophe mark followed by an S. And if we are talking about more than one wolf, it will be wolves. The wolves den. So the noun wolves is ending with an S only. And if the noun is ending with an S, so no need to put an extra S. Just insert an apostrophe mark only. The wolves den. See this example, children. This is my parents' house. Parents means both the parents. Now, this noun is ending with an S. So, if the noun is ending with an S, so there is no need to put an extra S. Just insert an apostrophe mark only. These are the girls' bags. Now, bags. We are talking about many bags means many bags. And this many bags belongs to many girls. We are talking about many girls. So, girls is in plural form. So, no need to put an extra S. Just insert an apostrophe mark after the noun. This is Tejas' pen. Here, the pen belongs to Tejas. Tejas is an Tejas is a proper noun, and this noun is ending with an S. So, no need to put an extra S. What you have to do? Just insert an apostrophe mark only. Now, we can use of instead of apostrophe mark followed by an S. See the example, children. The mother of my son. Instead of the word of, we can use apostrophe mark followed by an S. My my son's mother. Okay. See page number 38, exercise A. Insert apostrophe mark wherever it is needed to show possession. Possession means, yes, when something belongs to someone. See number 1, the sailor's boat. Now, the boat belongs to the sailor. So, S is already there. What you have to do? You have to just insert an apostrophe mark. So, apostrophe mark will be before S. The sailor's boat. Number 2, the girl's room. The room belongs to the girl. So, S is already there. So, just you have to insert an apostrophe mark before S. The girl's room. Understood? So, like this, you have to insert apostrophe mark. Exercise B. Rewrite these sentences using apostrophe at the appropriate places. Number 1. The bottle that belongs to Rahul is blue. Now children, you have to replace the words belongs to by an apostrophe mark followed by an S. Means Rahul's bottle is blue. Number 2. The name of my father is Gopal Rao. So what you have to do? You have to replace the word of. My father's name is Gopal Rao. So like this, try to solve rest of the sentences. Okay children, now let's see the use of apostrophe mark with contractions. What is a contraction? A contraction is a word made by shortening and combining two words. The omitted letter or letters are replaced by an apostrophe mark. For example, children, I am. Here the two words are shortened by combining together with the help of an apostrophe mark. So I am will be am. The letter A is replaced by an apostrophe mark and we have shortened these words. You are. You are will be you are. The letter A is replaced by an apostrophe mark and we have combined these two words. We have shortened the word. We have, we have. He is, he's. Do not, don't. She will, she'll. It is, its. So like this, you have to combine the words. You have to shorten the words with the help of an apostrophe mark. Now let's see children the difference between its or its. When its is used with an apostrophe mark, it means it is. For example, hey, it's raining. It's raining means it is raining. So, whenever its is used with an apostrophe mark, it means it is. And second use of its is means it has. For example, it's been raining for 2 hours already. Here, it means it has been raining. Understood? So, whenever it is used with an apostrophe mark, it means it is or it has. And when it is used without an apostrophe mark, it means of or belonging to it. For example, look, that crazy dog is chasing its tail. Its tail means the tail of dog. Means tail means whose tail are we talking? Dog's tail, na? So it's here it means the tail of dog. So when it is used without an apostrophe mark, it means belonging to it. Okay. And it is used with an apostrophe mark, it means it is or it has. Understood? See page number 39, exercise C. Rewrite these sentences using apostrophes to show contractions wherever required. Now you have to show the contraction. Contraction means you have to combine two words with the use of apostrophe marks. See number 1. It is a nice day today. Now it is. What you have to do? You have to show contractions. So it is will be it's. It's a nice day today. So like this you have to do rest of the sentences. Bye bye. Good day. I will be sending you the notes. Take care.